It's something that I wrote. The inspiration, I got it from reading this one magazine, and I read that Halle Berry tells her child that she's black, even though her father is white, and Halle Berry's half white herself. And so this was just kind of my take on it. And so for this poem, I embody a biracial child, so stick with me. And it's called Pieces of Me, so I hope you enjoy it. She raised me, taught me like I was this, knowing full well that I was this and that, and they rejected me. Both the this side because they thought that I had to have a little bit of that, and the that side because they sensed that I had to have a little bit of this, and somewhere along the line I must have missed it. Because how could I be two separate, jagged, fragmented pieces when I am just one me? She raised me, as if she wasn't betrothed to a man completely unlike her. They shared everything but me. Culturally, racially, biasly, he was not heard, and I was like a jigsaw puzzle project, left to be completely hers. She fit in fat pieces according to her liking to create the dynamic of me, and that was that. I went home, was stamped black, shipped back to the world as that, and yet had all the other black girls saying, she is not one of us. And I just don't get it. My hair is longer, but I'm still you, right? My skin is lighter, but I'm still you, right? Wrong. Because that's when I learned that my mom was still singing the tune of that old Willie Lynch song. That it just takes one drop of black blood, making you completely that. So I confronted her, saying that if you still believe in that, then you are the exact replica of everything that they ever wanted you to be. And she flipped it around to make it seem as if I was denying a piece of me. She said, be proud to be black. Because white people don't have a history. It's only us who do. But when you say us, you must mean a bit of him too. Because in reality, when you look at me, I look more like him than I do like you, and you neglect the fact that even you're this and that. Posting up your 50% black on the shelf, leaving me only 25% myself, meaning that the minority of me is a minority of black. Mom, do the math. Because one drop of blood doesn't make up a full 100. It just makes one. Just like you and him combining in marriage just made one. Just like making one production of me rose our cultured family to 3 beautifully created by God biracial people. And that's okay. Better than okay, it's beautiful. Just accept us the way that we are. And I know that there is pain hidden down deep in those scars because I hear you cry out every night about how the percentage of you through the production of me has gotten shorter. About how the half of your history that you count to be a whole, I only tally up to be a quarter because that's what it is. And he has just as much history as you, me, and the rest of them because in the end, we are all people. People with histories, longing to be accepted by other people. But what happens when people don't know who their people are? Because some people cut out half of their people, neglecting to tell the other people about the rest. And I refuse to reject any part of me, because that means that I am ashamed, which I am not. Because everyone's history is tinged with a little bit of ugly. So, yes, some of my ancestors were slave owners, but some are also slaves. I am that haughty person holding the whip, yet I am also that humble person being demeaned with the chains. Yes, I identify with both equally because I have to confront them daily in the mirror when the reflection of the sum of them both equals just one me. So maybe it breaks my heart to know that my green eyes breaks the heart in you. And every now and then I get kind of uncomfortable in knowing that my sandy brown hair is your constant reminder that I'm not all of you. But take heart and know that your history will never be depleted because I am the embodiment of such, and much fuss has been made over it, but we will always be here for the world to see. Just like I'll always be a little bit of him, a little bit of you, but forever a whole lot of me. And I finally realized that that's enough because this whole time I've just been called to simply live, exist, and be. And in the end, I go to him for help. Because I'm so glad that my Creator knows, loves, understands, and is willing to show all of the pieces of me. Thanks, Mom.